Hi guys, welcome back to another video of Solidity Basics. In this video, we'll talk more about how we can send Ether from one account to another. We can send Ether to other contracts by transfer, send, or call. Transfer throws an error, send returns us a Boolean value indicating whether the transaction was successful or not, and the call also returns a Boolean value, but it gives us some other features as well. I'll skip the gas portion here because anyhow we'll be discussing it in very much detail in our gas optimization series. So I'll skip that portion here. Just keep in mind that call is the most recommended method to use while transferring Ether. Okay, we talked about how we can send Ether. We'll also talk about how we can receive Ether in a contract. Any contract receiving an Ether must have at least one of the functions below. These functions are receive or fallback. Both of these functions are external and payable. The receive function is called if message.data is empty. If there's some value in message.data, fallback is called instead. So we'll go through a contract here. We have one contract receive ether, which is supposed to receive ether. It has a receive and fallback function defined, and there's a get balance function which fetches the balance of the contract for us. Then we have another contract, send ether. It has three functions: send via transfer, send via send, and send via call. So send wire transfer takes in a payable address and transfers ETH to that address. Message.value is a member of the message object that is sent when we create a transaction. So it contains the data of all the state changes, and that is basically executed when the transaction is finalized. So that is message.value for us. And similarly, send via send transfers the ether coming in via message.value using send, and send via call transfers the ether coming in via message.value using call. So let's check this out on remix id. So we have our contract ready here. We'll compile it and then we'll deploy both the contracts. So we have the receive ether contract. It has a balance of 0. We'll do get balance and we get 0. And we have send ether contract. All of these functions are payable, so they are red. The balance is still 0. We'll send some ether to this contract via call. This is where we specify a message.value. This is in its raw form, this is specified in way, but using the interface, we can specify it in ether. So we'll do a send via call, and you see that the balance became 1 ETH. This contract receive 1 ETH. Similarly, I'll do a transfer via send. I'll send 1 ether, and you see that the call was successful. The balance of our receive ether contract became 2 ETH. And at last, I'll send some ether via transfer. So you see that the balance of receive ether contract became 3 ETH because we received 1 ETH from send via transfer. So that was it for this video. I'll see you guys in the next video.